What is up, everyone? Justin Pooney, jam-packed edition of CEBL Pick and Roll powered by BetVictor. I have a special guest today in studio, Jessamyn McAllister. Jessamyn, if you all know, she's been doing the CEBL hits from the streets, but now she's in the studio. Jessamyn, thank you for joining us today. And also, how are you enjoying the season so far?
Thank you for having me, Justin. And I've been loving the season so far. It's been great getting involved with Canadian basketball and just watching it grow.
Okay, I love that. And also, we're going to make some money today because we're going to have some great bets. But one thing you got to know about me is I'm a pretty impartial guy, but I'm also a bit of a homer. That's why we're going to start the show talking about my hometown team, the best team in the entire CEBL, the Vancouver Bandits.
Short. Here's Moore. Moore pushing it up for Jokic. Oh my goodness! Cowabunga!
Vancouver has been on a tear recently, winning 4 straight and sporting a 6-1 record on this season. The Bandits' only loss this season came to the Saskatchewan Rattlers, and on Saturday, those same Rattlers were in Vancouver looking to burst the Bandits' bubble once again. First quarter, Taj Moore with the silky smooth up and under. Bandits take the early lead in this one. Second quarter now, Bandits are up 10. Moore running the show, bounces it to Jokic, who takes off for the big slam. Moore is doing it all for the Bandits. Rattlers trying to get back into this one. Jalen Harris with a 3 with a hand in his face. He drills it, and he wasn't done there. Harris, heat check, 4-3. Cash, we got a tie game here. Fourth quarter now, Vancouver trying to pull away. Dwayne Notice kicks out to Moore, who finds the trailing Nick Ward. Nobody is stopping that freight train. He slams it home. Game clock off. Target score in sight. Moore playing QB1, throws it to the big man Ward, who lays it in. Bandits take this one 98-85. The final. Vancouver covers the 3.5-point spread, and all you overbettors got a winner as well. Taj Moore once again had himself a night for Vancouver. His fingerprints were all over the score sheet. 23 points, 7 rebounds, and 9 assists. In a matchup of 2 of the best guards in the league, Moore outdueled Jalen Harris and moved into the lead position for MVP in my books, as Vancouver remains undefeated with Moore in the lineup.
Now, Justin, we get it. Your Bandits are on fire, but let's remind everyone the Scarborough Shooting Stars have won 4 straight and are sitting atop the Eastern Conference. The Shooting Stars, the league's #1 offense to Montreal, want to inflict more damage on the Montreal Alliance. First quarter in this one, Alan Lewis kicks it out to Ahmed Hill from way downtown. Splash, Montreal up early. Alliance continues to force the issue. Jordan Bowden off the miss finds Chris Smith, who brings the house down. So nice. Let's take a look at this dunk twice.
Smith! He just certainly magically posterized.
Fourth quarter, 1-point game. Nick Lewis dishes it to Jackson Rowe, who drives it and puts Montreal defender on a poster. Scarborough regains the lead. The game clock off and target score in sight. Guillaume Bouchard drives and drops to Chris Smith. He puts one in, and Montreal takes this one. 93-86, the final score. Montreal, the 1.5-point dog, comes up with a massive win. If you took the under at 180.5, you were also very happy. The Shooting Stars got shot out of the building by Montreal. The Alliance shot 50% from 2-point range and drained 11 threes on 21 attempts. For all you mathematicians out there, that is 52%. The 3-ball was not falling for Scarborough. They shot 35% from 3-point land on 37 attempts. They were genuinely putting the meaning of living and dying by the 3.
Let's take a look at the rest of the scores from the past 7 days. It was another rough week for the Brampton Honey Badgers as they went winless for the 2nd straight week, losing by double digits in both games.
We're almost a month into the CEBL season, and as currently constructed, the Vancouver Bandits are the best in the land at 7-1. Both Edmonton and Saskatchewan trail the Bandits in the West.
Music to my ears. Out east, 2 Ontario squads are leading the charge. Scarborough and Niagara are tied at 4-3, while Montreal, Ottawa, and Brampton trail. All right, everybody, it's time to take the dip with BetVictor. The Lucky Dip is your chance to get some of the best odds on your favorite events. Jess,
What are we looking at today?
Well, Justin, I'm sure you're like this. We're going to take a look at the best team in the West, the Vancouver Bandits, hosting the Winnipeg Sea-Bears, which will be available to everyone across the country on TSN. You don't want to miss it.
I definitely won't.
Let's get dipping. Don't double dip.
Party
no one likes to double dip.
Don't double dip.
And we're on.
The sound gets you, Wheel of Fortune. It gets you excited.
It's getting me hyped. Okay, let's get a good one.
Get.
Vancouver, 181 to 190 points.
This might actually be the best case situation right now.
Oh, he's excited.
I think because, look, if you look at the average CEBL game, the Lions tend to be within that 181 to 190 range. The Bandits are the best team in the league right now, so it makes perfect sense. And what are the odds at plus 2,200 right now?
2,200.
That is some great odds right now, Jess. We just showcased to the entire world what the power of the lucky dip is. We got some great odds on our favorite event, the CEBL, and I think we're going to have a winner on that one for sure.
I have to agree, and I had a fun time dipping on that one. So that is it tonight for the Lucky Dip powered by BetVictor. Remember, you're only a spin away from getting some unbelievable odds. Coming up after this, we're going to get into Justin's three-point play. You are not going to want to miss this.
Okay, everyone, it's time to get your notepad and pens out because it's time for Justin's three-point play. Another winning week we're coming off of. Let's keep the good times rolling, Jess. The Montreal Alliance will look to string back-to-back wins for the first time this season as they take on the Brampton Honey Badgers, losers of 7 straight. BetVictor currently has the Alliance as 1.5-point favorites, and the over-under is set at 175.5. Montreal has formed a potent offense. Jordan Bowden and Chris Smith are both averaging 19 and 17 points respectively, and you add 15 points a game from Ahmed Hill. That's a decent amount of buckets. If this were maybe 4.5 points, I'd take Brampton to cover, but it's not. Montreal covers the 1.5 points and makes it 2 straight wins.
So true. Next, the Edmonton Stingers play host to the Ottawa Blackjacks. BetVictor has the Stingers as 5.5-point favorites, and the total is at 184.5. Edmonton had a big win over the Winnipeg Sea-Bears this weekend. The Stingers dominated the paint against Winnipeg, and I expect that to continue. Ottawa has a negative 62-point differential. Edmonton's deep offensive arsenal will expose a weak Blackjacks defense. Edmonton covers the spread and keeps pace with the first-place Bandits.
Yeah, they haven't played some good ball lately. Lastly, we have the struggling Winnipeg Sea-Bears taking on the Saskatchewan Rattlers. Winnipeg has lost 4 straight, and its defense continues to stink. Plus, Winnipeg released the reigning MVP and league's leading scorer Teddy Allen on Monday due to behavior that caused unrest within the organization. It's just a messy situation in Winnipeg, and I believe that Saskatchewan, led by Jalen Harris, have been playing some good ball. Rattlers win this one. Let's recap Justin's three-point play then. The Alliance pushed Brampton to their 8th straight loss, and the Stingers run Ottawa off the court, covering the 5.5-point spread. Finally, the Rattlers beat their provincial rivals, the Winnipeg Sea-Bears.
That is it for today. Remember to subscribe to CBL Plus, powered by BetVictor, if you miss any episode of Pick and Roll.
Peace.